It's called Victory. Well, let's talk about this story from the post-millennial. Tim Pool gives out decks, skates with fans at Freedom Plaza, Washington, D.C. You heard me all last week saying that I was going to be in Washington, D.C. at Freedom Plaza skating just to be there to hang out, and I'll tell you the story. And I'll tell you why this is victory. And I need you to hear this, and I need you to share this with your friends. This past weekend was a lot of fun. The weekend before was also a lot of fun. I showed up to DC's Freedom Plaza with my girlfriend, skating by myself. As it turns out, some other guys that I knew were also there. One dude was very famous, so of course I knew who he was. Of course, a lot of people know who I am, so several people came up and talked to me. I ended up going to this one dude, talking to him, and blah, 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 and we're skating. Played a game of skate. Hung out, sat down on a bench, and then we ended up leaving, going and getting dinner. I then hear later that apparently the locals were deeply offended at my presence. Oh, they were so angry that Tim Pool would dare show up to Freedom Plaza. It caused some backlash, I guess, or something. I don't know. Some guy posted on a forum something like, this pro had brought me there. And I'm like, I got there before that. I got there in the morning and they came after. What are you talking about? Nobody brought me there. I go skating all the time. So here's the point. I start talking to some guys in the industry and they're like, dude, there's a lot of heat right now. You know, people were not happy that you were there. And I said, bullish, not true. I got fist bumps. I had locals that were like a local dude walked up to me, old black guy. He's like, what up, man? And we fist bump. I'm skating around. I'm doing nollie big spins. No problems whatsoever. But here's the point. I don't think there ever was beef. I think some sad people who have no real cultural influence or significance complained on the internet. They complained to their friends and people love drama. But here's why this was so important. Because a couple of guys in the industry, I'm just going to put it at that, had been saying to me like, hey man, this is heat. We're going to get canceled. Yo, like, what are we going to do? And I said, stop. It's not real. There's no hate. There's no beef. They're lying to you. This is the point. Woke people, the cult, need to maintain the perspective, the impression, the belief that they control things, that they can cancel you. The fear of being canceled controls you. So here's what I did. I said, okay, I'm going to show up to Freedom Plaza in 1 week with Taylor Silverman. She is the female skateboarder who called out biological males competing in female divisions and winning first place. I'm going to bring her because if you so believe that these woke people control these cultural spaces, not only will I show back up, I'll bring my friends and other people. Libby Emmons came to hang out too, editor-in-chief from the Post-Millennial. Phil Labonte, singer of All That Remains. Every reason is given for angry locals to come and tell us off, right? Instead, what happened? Yeah, this time the locals were stoked to see us and got some free skateboards. That was the funny thing. We show up. Obviously, a ton of fans showed up. We got a bunch of photos. Special thank you to everybody who did show up. Some people drove from New York. Typically, it was East Coast people who drove several hours at most to come hang out on a, albeit windy day. It was, I would say it was cold. It was like 38 degrees. That's nothing for me, growing up in Chicago. It was the wind that really got me going, the wind. But I was able to skate, had a good time, did a couple tricks, did some forward flips, did a couple nollie gazelles, some late flips, nollie hospital flips. You don't got to know what that means. All you got to know is that what they claimed about how I was warned, you're going to get heat for this. They're going to show up, blah, blah, blah. Not a single hater. Not one. Not one. And the locals who were there gave me fist bumps, thanked me for doing this, thanked me for coming, and we gave out maybe like 20 or 30 free skateboards. 20, just handed them out. We got the step on Sneck and Find Out skateboard, and we got just general Timcast skateboards, handed them out. Everybody was really excited. Couple locals played some games. We played a couple games of skate. I played a game of skate with Taylor. She beat me. She's got those body varial tricks. I just can't get them, and she's good at them. And we had fun. The skateboarding industry is, I don't know how to describe it. It is considered cool, I guess, but it's in a weakened period right now. I mean, the economy itself is struggling. All right. We're hearing there's going to be a global recession. Maybe we'll talk about it in a few minutes. The skateboard industry is broke. So here's what is happening. Companies, in their desperation, are hiring who they can afford to hire. And what kind of person is willing to take a job at a discounted salary? Someone with an ulterior motive. So they're woke people. And some people are just scared and feign wokeness because they think they have to. Some people are trying to fit in. But some of these people are like, what's the salary? $50K? I'll take it. Because then they can exert cultural authority. So there are many companies where woke people have gotten jobs in skateboarding and infected it. And it's time to say enough. I'm sick of hearing from pro skateboarders, yo, man, I love your show. I really would, love to come on and speak out against this stuff, but I'll lose all my sponsors. No, you won't. Or maybe you will, but I don't think you will because there's no money left anyway. Now, that's kind of a positive. I'm hearing from some pros. They make maybe $50K to $100K a year if they're like higher tier pros. Lower tier pros make very little. Skateboarding is not a rewarding industry to be involved in as a professional athlete. Some pro athletes are millionaires. Just, I don't even know how they do it. How do they make so much money? Just like, it's confusing me. Endorsements, I guess. And there's the Olympic team stuff. Fine. But there is a real fear among many of these people that what little they have will be taken away if they speak out. I'm here to tell you, we went to the event, no heat, not a single protester, nothing but love. And they were scared. They were like, bro, like you're going to get a lot of heat, man. It's going to get real bad. Like those people, they tolerated you when you were there. Like they were they're being cool. But next week you're announcing you're going to be there. I'm like, oh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll put it to the test. And the test proved we won. We won. No local shops got mad. No, nothing. Where's anything? Where's anyone? Where's a single protester? Where's nothing? Nothing happened. We skated, we had fun, met fans, and that was it. Gave out skateboards. The industry is woke. But it's time that all of these pros who secretly say they agree with our show, that they don't like the woke cult, that they like free speech, it's time you realized it's an illusion. What they're hoping is that by keeping you quiet and shutting you up, young people will grow up and they will hear nothing but wokeness. None when they're in their 20s. It will be law. But you know what I saw? I saw a bunch of little kids. I saw people bringing their kids and those kids getting free boards. I saw people saying, I'm getting my kid into skateboarding. Thanks to you. We're going to get him a board. So you know what's going to happen? All of these pros that refuse to speak up, eventually you're going to lose what sponsors you had anyway. I've already heard the stories. And those that do speak up now have an opportunity to create something that regular people will actually like and inspire young people to get involved in. I'm going to do that. Become a member at timcast.com. Right there. Click that button. Well, you can't actually click it, but click the website. Click join us. Why? This is the point. We have to have a cultural impact. We have to push back and take these spaces. Think about this. When I went to that park, not a single person said anything bad to me. Afterwards, there were murmurs in the skate community out here that they were offended I came and they blamed some other company or something because they have to blame somebody. That's what they do. They want you all scared. But no, I showed up. I took the space back. So guess what? You may see me again there next Saturday. Hopefully a little warmer. It's like 50 degrees out now. And I'll skate again. And no one's gonna care. The only thing you will actually see is people giving me fist bumps and saying, thanks for coming out. It's time to stop fearing the cult. You can win. You are winning. We just won. All right? All right. We're going to make more skateboards. We're going to open a skate shop. We've already got the building, first floor cafe, second floor games and skate, probably third floor. We think it might be like VIP members only social club. Something like that. How cool would that be? Couches, TVs, video games. And it might be a little expensive because the idea is like a one-time, you pay monthly. We probably do pay monthly, but it could be expensive. Social clubs tend to be. Second floor, hang out, play games, skate, watch skate videos. I actually think we might be able to skate in the building at certain times. That'll be really fun. Well, I don't know. Insurance would probably be brutal. But we're going to create a cultural scene. We are going to push back and rebuild. In the windows of our building will not say, please don't hurt us, Antifa. It will say Molan Labe. It will say America first. It will have an American flag and a big old beautiful don't tread on me. Because I'm not here to back down. And we've proven it. The emperor has no clothes. It's time to start speaking out. We're doing it. How many of you thought my physical safety was at risk? Look at me. T-shirt, beanie, jeans, standing up on a ledge in front of all these people. Nothing happened. There you go. Don't be so afraid. I'll leave it there. Next segment's coming up in a few minutes. Stick around and I'll see you all then.